Hello, hello. Welcome to the Deal Machine Live. I'm your host, Elise Knack, your customer success manager. Please tell me who's on. I see we got one person on. Don't be shy. Say hi. We're going to be talking all things reaching out to sellers. Howdy. Hey, Jill. How's it going? I appreciate you saying hi. I hope that you're staying safe. Tay, how's it going, girl? Today we are going to do our mail today. I know I said I was going to do it yesterday, but I forgot that we had the wonderful Brett on and I was so excited. So we are going to do that today. So the people that told me to hold them accountable for this today, which means we are going to start mail today. We got Tay, we got Jen, Christopher, and JY. So if any of you, I know Tay's on here, if you want to be a part of our accountability group, I mean, I'm just literally going to be here calling your name out, making sure, giving us all goals to kind of hit, keeping each other motivated. Let me know. Jill, pretty good, safe but stir crazy. Girl, I get it. I get it. I'm stir crazy as well, very much so. Okay. I did take the dog for a walk today, though. That was nice, even though it's kind of gross outside. Guys, I get a million messages. Hi, if you're logging on, tell us who's here. I'm waiting to hear from Jen, Christopher, and JY because they told me to hold them accountable today. I got the wonderful Tay on here, but today, let me just share my screen. Today, we are going to be approving our mail. So I'm going to pull up my templates here because I worked on my templates this weekend. I made them for the two markets that I'm going to be looking into. And I also made a campaign, and I will be going through how to go through them and make sure that I'm getting all the right things on there. Sure, I'm sending all the right things. Ah, Morris. Hey, Morris. So good to see you, my friend. Got Damone here. Hey, Morris. All right, I'm going to start digging in here a little bit about what I changed with my templates. I know I said, make sure that your templates are set up if you're part of the people that are going to be approving leads with me today. So I told y'all that setting aside 1 day a week to approve leads, to send out mail. Hello, Jay White. Welcome, friend. So this is going to be the day that I'm approving. I usually do it Mondays, so we're going to do it Tuesdays instead. And then throughout the week, it's adding properties. Okay. So little things that I changed on these templates. I decided to make multiple signatures and switched off between my logo and my face. You can only have multiple signatures if you are on the enterprise plan. So that's something to look forward to. I would try, I personally think that the picture does better, but I wanted to kind of see. So a couple of things that I changed with mine, I tried to make it more personal with putting the person's first name. There is a fill in type thing right down here where it says owner name. Oh, I need owner's first name. Good thing I went through that again. So I made sure that I had the owner's first name. I also put what area I am looking to invest in. So let me zoom this in a little bit because I don't think you guys there. So I put like, hi, I'm a local investor in Indy. I drove past the house you own at, and then I made sure that the address is in there. Little things to just make it personal to them. And wanted to make you an offer on it. My offer will be 100% cash as is with no realtor fees. I can close in 7 to 10 days. Call, text, or email me if you would like an offer. Have a wonderful rest of your day. So this is my first one. And to put it in my campaign, which is an additional add-on, if you are on our basic or professional plan, it's a $20 add-on. But I'm going to show you how to use that. Now, if you want to just make one template because you don't want to pay for campaigns, which is totally okay, I would just make this I would probably keep it pretty much the same thing. And then I would set up my default mail to go so many times, which we will go over because I'm going through the whole process of how we set up campaigns to also like how we edit. And if we're on basic or professional, how we're going to put it on rotation. Okay. So how I did my campaign. So I made my templates and I numbered them. So that way I know which sequence it is. Now I did change up the campaign a little bit. So I put absentee corporate owned properties in Indy. I went through and filtered through properties that were corporate owned and that hadn't sold in over 10 years. Because to me, if I added them, they're distressed. And if they're owning them and they still look distressed and they've owned them for 10 years, there's something about that. So my step one was I did the COVID mailer, which everyone has on their account. I did the COVID mailer. Then step two, I did my number one template. I did it after 30 days. You have it defaulted to where it's 21 days, but I did 30 just for budgeting purposes. It's just going to make it easier for when I see mail come out or when my deal credits reload, it's going to be always on that like Monday or like that day that I choose to approve mailings once a month, every time. Damone is asking if anybody knows the Baltimore area. I have 2 people that know the Baltimore area. Connor Casey and Karen Kerrigan. And I can see if I can share information there. So I went through and set up my campaign. Again, campaigns are shown right here off of the mailers tab. And you can go to campaigns and set it up that way. So let's go through and edit our deals. So first things first, you're going to want to know what you want to look for. This can be different for everybody. I go off of the sell by date a lot. So I go to the grid options. I would suggest doing this on a desktop. It's just a lot easier. So I want to have the sale date in there. I don't really need the date created or the deal added by person. I just want to know when it was sold by. That's my criteria. I am not like, there are probably other people that would suggest other things to look for, and that's totally fine. But I already went through this, and what I did is I was just like, all right, I'm going to quickly scan through this, and if it has been, oh, see, like I missed these guys. I think I just added these the other day. So I go through, and if it's been within 10 years, I erase them because I don't feel like they're going to probably want to sell. We have someone asking if anybody here is from New Jersey. I know we had some the other day. So if I want to filter this by my absentee owner, I'm going to filter it. Ooh, sorry guys, I'm gonna have to sneeze. Bless me. Thank you. Cool. If you can share the Baltimore people, that would be awesome. Thanks. Yes, I will talk to them about that. Victor over here is from New Jersey. And then, like I said, I go through here. I have gone through a lot of them, but like this one is within 2014. I usually get rid of them if they were sold in the last 10 years. So what I do is I'm going to go through this. 2016. Guys, and this does not take a ton of time. I'm just going to keep going through my list here. So I say I pretty much went through most of these the other day. Hey, Cynthia, how's it going? All right, so I'm going to then edit selected. I'm going to erase those. So what I do is I go to edit deal status, and I'm going to go in trash and then edit all deals that I selected. Okay. And I am going to also filter this by pending approval, which means that I have not started mail with them yet. Okay. I'm interested in properties in Southeast Washington, D.C., mainly zip code. Okay, great. Definitely, I can show you how to look at those on DealMachine and also how you can virtually drive for them as well. Definitely can do that for DealMachine. Today's my first day on the DealMachine. Everyone give a great DealMachine family. Welcome to Cynthia. Welcome, Cynthia. So today we're just going through how to approve deals, which is like starting marketing with them. But I'm more than happy to show you any basics that you have questions about. I can do a demo for you. So let me know. So guys, I'm going to start. There's how many properties? So if I want to select all, 134 properties. Okay. I want to start mailers campaign, and I'm going to edit my deal or my mailing option. Oh, actually, you know what? Hold the phone. I need to make sure that these are all in Indianapolis. My internet's running kind of slow. Okay, now these are all my Indianapolis ones because I have two different areas. Cynthia, we got a Facebook user in New Jersey. Okay. Cynthia asked, if I find a distressed property in my neighborhood, what do I do? I will show you that. I will, I'm going to approve these really quick, and then we will, I can show you how to do that. So I've already done, these are not mailed. These are my absentee owners, and they're in Indianapolis. So I select all. Okay. Start mailers. I'm going to edit, or I'm not going to edit deal status yet. I'm going to edit my mailing options. I'm going to put this on my absentee corporate properties in Indy. Okay, so that's already set up. I don't need to like mess with how many times that it's, you know, how many times it needs to send. Tay, you do not need a campaign. It is not necessary. What you can do, and this is the alternative, is go to like no campaign, pick the template that you want to do. So if I just wanted to do my basic one, I would say put it on repeat, put it for, you know, but your budget. Okay. So put it on for, you know, we say at least 3 times each at the very minimum. I will tell you that I find a lot of people find success between like 5, 7, 12. It depends on your market. If it's a more saturated market, it's going to take more marketing for you to get a call off of. So set your repeat number of mailers here. And then also you can change that to every 30 days. I'll zoom in here. So you can change that to repeating every 30 days. So you don't need a campaign. I would say once you get your first deal, if you do have the extra $20 to do a campaign, I do find it beneficial just because you can make it so customizable. But I'm going to do mine on my absentee owner occupied or absentee corporate owned properties in Indy. And then all I have to do is press edit all deals. Now that's going to start sending them to all 47 of them. It's going to confirm the bulk edit and it's going to say 47 deal credits, confirm. All done. Cindy. So I'm on the desktop version, but I kind of want to show you what you need to do if you are on your app, because that's what you'll be using mainly for adding properties when you're out and about. So I'm just going to try to do this. Hopefully it is an okay display. So when you open up, it's going to have a map like this up. Ooh, I'm glaring crap. Then you're going to press this little button at the top to lock into your location. And then you say your distressed properties on like the right-hand side. Then you're going to, I've added a lot of properties over here, so I'm trying to find some. So say I'm over here, I can see what number it is and say I want this property over here. I just tap it. And this, what I'm on is pinned property. So if I want to add this to my list, I need to press add property. And then I can, opposite side, add a picture. So I can take the photo, which I recommend right there. So I just press take photo, allow. Took a picture of myself. And then that's going to be in there on your list. That was an awful picture. That's the basics of how you do it. You can go in and then you can see that on the mailer, you can see a preview of the picture of the house, which there's my picture on my preview of my mail. That is the basic way of adding a property. Great question. Okay. If we need any other questions, let me know. I'm going to, hey Derek, how's it going? So I'm going to share my screen again. I'm going to go back in here. I am going to add my 10 properties today, guys. I'm going to be doing that every day, just like you should be adding properties every single day. Derek, I love it. I always feel like I have a little I have a cheerleader when you're here, and I appreciate it. So as I go back into my grid view, I'm going to get rid of the absentee owner, and I'm going to look for, I'm actually going to do that. So does anyone have any questions about like approving mail or approving leads? The UPS guy is making my dog crazy. I am going to do some virtual driving for dollars. If you don't know what that is, it gives you a Chrome. We have a Chrome extension up here where you can virtually drive for dollars on Google Maps. So this means, but I would still like to go like driving. If you can go driving for dollars, because then you can get the actual picture. I'm actually hoping that I can somehow take you guys with me driving for dollars one day. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do that yet, but I would like to take you guys actual driving for dollars with me, because I think that would, you know, we always do virtual, and I do love the virtual, but if you can actually drive for dollars, it does help a lot with having, you know, pictures and everything like that. So I'm going to go. By the way, if you're at all looking into thinking about enterprise or upgrading or anything, the campaigns, the live route tracking, the street pick, which is the picture we grab from Google to go into your images, and also like your landing page, it's all included into your plan. You can get it on the basic and professional. It's just an added cost. All right, so we're going to go over here. All right, now I'm going to zoom into the area I want to go into. And this is where, Cynthia, if you wanted to do virtual driving for dollars, you can put in the zip code up here in the top left. So I'm going to grab my little yellow dude. Tomorrow, I need to up my properties that I put in because I did not get 10 yesterday because I had the interview. So, ooh, this is interesting. It's like ombre, or no, it's just the sun. I feel good about this because if there's already houses being flipped, I don't know why I'm going sideways. All right, I also want to make sure that I'm going the right way, so I'm going to pull up my little mappy doodad here. Cynthia, that this list over here, I added all of them organically. Everything that's in here, I don't, you can upload lists on our professional and our enterprise plan, but this is, I have not uploaded any lists. This is all driving for dollars lists. And then I filtered it by, you know, if I mailed them or not, and then certain things, because I also mail to owner occupied and absentee. So that's what I filtered them through. So I want to add this property over here because it looks like that area. JY, you're on here. Hey, I called out your name earlier. This is definitely being added. What should my mailing budget be to get a deal? And if my budget does not allow me to send out 300 a month, should I use DealMachine to cold call? Yes. So your minimum DealMachine budget should be $600. Not per month, but like overall should be 600. So it would be like over 3 months, basically. I'm just trying to break this down a little bit more. So you want to get at least 200 properties at the very, very minimum, 200 properties a month. Okay. Or 200 properties a month. You should get 200 properties. And then needing to mail them at least 3 times each. So that is 600. Now, when you mail them 3 times each, that's like once a month almost for like 3 months. Okay. I will tell you, cold calling is going to be more budget friendly because skip tracing is cheaper than mail. Especially if you're on the basic plan, it's 99 cents per postcard. But if you have the budget right now, a lot of people aren't getting a whole lot of mail. So yours will be there over anyone else's. So yes, actually, so there we go. It's about $200 a month. Now that is without your technology fee. So if you're on basic, it's $49 onto that. So it's $249. Really, really budget what you're doing. So we say 200, and I never want to like confuse people with this, but I would say shoot for at least 300, because that's 200 approved leads. Not everything you add is going to be like what you want to market to. So just keep adding properties. Give yourself like, so if you want to do, so that's one deal, right? So if you want to do 2 deals a month, I would say you need to get at least 600 properties in a month. Yeah, because it'll be at like, I'd give yourself like 300, because then that gives you about 100 of properties that maybe won't work. And you guys, you can do this. You can do this. Every single one of you. Because if I can do this, you can do this. We're doing it together. I'm going to add this property really quick. But I would definitely make sure, don't use mail marketing if it's going to make you break the bank. Do not. Okay? I don't want you to, I believe in our marketing and everything, but I don't want you guys breaking the bank. Do cold calling if it's more cost effective for you. Okay, so it is an LLC, but when did they buy it? 2018. All right. Keep on rolling. And these pictures were taken in 2016, and I know that by just looking at the bottom right-hand corner. That was a really great question, JY. I don't think a lot of people just start mailing, but they don't realize the amount it's going to cost them. Whoa, 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 buddy. I want to go down this street right here. No. Let me go down the street. Thank you. Oh, I'm going backwards. That's why I like having this map up, because then I know if I'm going backwards or forwards. This is cute. This is a good neighborhood. Makes me feel good about any properties that I might add. Well, that is a giant, like, oh, that is tall grass going on right there. Oh, for rent. That might be sold already, but you never know. You're welcome, JY. I want to add this. I feel like it's probably, well, this is July 2019. You never know. Plus, like I said, if I find out that it is someone who bought it and it's a corporation that maybe buys them for rentals, like maybe I'll send them a buyer's postcard. Who knows? It's an absentee owned. Oh, heck no. They still haven't sold it. I'm totally going to send them a card. Jill, question. How often is property info updated? Great question. So we get all of our information from county records. Depending on your county and how up to date they stay with their records, we usually get it refreshed every like 3 weeks. Now, I will say that in your actual DealMachine like account, it does not automatically refresh all the time. When you add it, that's the information that's going to stay with it. We are going to be changing that to where it will refresh for the information that we get, but it's usually about 3 weeks. I know David just bought a house maybe a month ago. It hasn't changed over yet, but I know that Josh bought one around here and it has changed, and it's been maybe 2 months. It's a great question, Jill. All right, let's see here. Also, anyone watching, I mean, sorry, this is really off topic, but is anyone else watching The Last Dance? Because if you're not, you should. It's really good. So this house doesn't look bad, but I don't know. It doesn't look super updated either. So this just makes me kind of curious. So I'm going to add it just out of curiosity. You never know. Does anyone know or have a list of buyers in the Philadelphia area? There's a lot of competition, but I believe there will always be opportunities. Absolutely, there will be opportunities. Abso-freaking-lutely. I know a couple of people that are wholesaling in Philadelphia. No, I know like one. Can you route track virtually driving for dollars? You cannot yet. We are working to making that something that you can do, but right now you cannot. What you can do is just know. The nice thing is these will still be pinned on your account, so you'll see the streets that you've actually added properties on in your account. It won't have the actual route tracked. But I know that on our basic and professional, a lot of people don't have route tracking, live route tracking, that is. There we go. 2013 owner occupied. Interesting. I'm going to keep scuttling along. Derek's seen the first 2 episodes. Man, I had to binge watch it because I was like, I can't just watch one. It is awesome. It is so awesome. Yes. I'm up to 7th episode. Yes. You do have to binge watch it. I binge watched it with my boyfriend on Friday, and then we just watched the recent 2 last night. Oh, and they interviewed Kobe, and I heard that it was like a couple months before he passed, and I got so teary-eyed. I couldn't. But it's super cool because I grew up watching MJ with my dad on like our box TV. So it's super cool. All right, I want to skip to this street because I don't find anything else over here. Ooh, hello. Your backyard looks like a mess. I'm going to add you. Just so you guys know, if you do have a deal finder, they can virtually drive for dollars. Yeah, you look nice from the front, but your backyard looked real messy. And this was taken last year. You can track your deal finders. You can track your deal finders. Like if I'm saying like live route tracking where it tracks like the green line, like you won't on basic and professional, you don't have that unless you add it as an add-on. It'll still keep your drivers in the driving logs on the side. Oh, I got a frog in my throat. Did I see Money Heist? I have not seen Money Heist. I guess I should put that on my list. I'm going to put it on my list right now. See Money Heist. Money Heist. I'm going to put it on my list. All right. I need to get better in front of this because I want that house too. I want that blue one. It's got an AC unit in the front window. Betty, owner occupied. Oh, she bought it. But yeah, but it still looks kind of rough. And then I want this one, owner. No, I don't want that one. Ugh. See, sometimes this thing can be kind of touchy, and then I don't pin the one I want, Dora. Yeah, that house needs some TLC. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Guys, it's been a day. Yesterday was, I'm not going to lie, I'll be completely transparent with you. It was a funky day. I just felt like in a funk. You can track how long and where they went. You can, yeah. So you can still track them even if you don't have live route tracking. It's going to just show up. I'll show you. It's going to show up over here in the driving log. Like I can see my friend Melanie drove here. Oh, she drove a lot. Way to go, Mel. And then I've got Samantha, one of my other drivers. So I can see if I tap on this too, it'll take me to the properties that she added. What it will eventually do is what it's going to do is take you to the map and show you, but you have to have live route tracking on for that. All right, I'm kind of over this street. I want to go over here just to check it out. Whoa. I'm breaking the law. I'm going the wrong way on a one-way. Right, now this is industrial. We're going to go over here. I don't want to go there. Let's see over here. Oh, I know where we're at. This is hot. This is a hot area. Kentez, how do you wholesale a deal with a mortgage? Usually, I know that one guy that had a mortgage to pay off, we were just going to give him the money to pay off that. Because he owed, I think he owed like 35 on the mortgage. So Damone says a deal with a mortgage is no different, just needs equity. Thank you, Damone. I need water. Throat is dry. All right, we're going to a different area. I've already hit up. I've done those. I don't think I've done this. Let me go over to Washington. Oh, hey, I want to add you and you. You and you. I love this. Equity 56.00000, all the zeros and then 1. Louise, so I just got DealMachine this week and I have mailers going out, but when it says with marketing and sending queue, does that mean that they are being sent out? Just want to make sure if it's done right. No, yeah, totally. That's a great question. So when my first question would be, when did you start marketing with them? If it was today, that just means that they are right now in the sending queue. They're not actually being sent out. It usually takes maybe an hour or two before they're actually sent out. If it's still stuck, there might be something going on with the return address. I would make sure there's no commas after in the addresses. Address line 2 should be blank for the most part. Have you gotten an email at all? Is your picture one of those things from Stranger Things? I forget what they're called because I don't watch Stranger Things, but I went to Universal's Haunted Horror Nights and those things were around a lot. If that's what that is. But yeah, those are my couple questions just to make sure, because I want to make sure everything's working right for you. All right, we're going to keep going down the street. I want to find more deals. Find more deals. Also, welcome to the fam, Louise. Excited to have you with us. I'm just ready to have y'all on lives. Like, once you lock up your deals, like, I'm ready. Interview everybody. Ooh, that roof looked rough. Yeah, this looks rough. House next to it looks rough. Oh, I hear my dog. Corporate owned, right? But when did you buy it? Interesting. That looks rough for that, but she did just buy it that year. Some of these I would want to go like drive past and just see again. Yeah, Louise, I would check to make sure that, so like in your return address, so you go into, it's usually because of the return address. Mine did that to me the other day. So you go into signatures. And then down here, just make sure like Indianapolis doesn't have like a comma after it. Don't do that. Make sure that there's no spaces in front of those. I know that's like super minimal, but we put down such strict reasoning behind the return addresses so that way like it gets returned to you guys. Hopefully it doesn't, but if it does, it goes to the right place. So just make sure that all of these, like I had to move my suite number up to this first row. So if you have an apartment or something, move it up to the first row. The second line, I would try to keep blank if you possibly can, because it gets a little touchy. Let me know if all that works. If it doesn't, always go to our customer service at DealMachine.com. If you guys have any tech issues, they are the ones to go to. I'm going to post that down there. They are the bomb diggity. I just talked to them. We have our weekly meetings, and I love meeting with them. Oh, man, look at this house. This has to be sold already because this is a gem. Wow, look at that. Aw, can you does anybody ever just think about what this house could have looked like in its heyday? I love that, because look at that wraparound porch. I would love that. Now I got Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls stuck in my head. Don't go chasing. I do not own the rights to this music. Work. Work, 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 work. All right, I'm not lined up as where it wants it need to be. That's fine. Wow, I'm adding that one too. Look at that grass. I thought my grass was tall. Shoot. Work, 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 work. Good deal. Yeah, Louise, yeah, let me know how that works for you. Come on now. Google, pull up the right house. There we go. Here, I have a question for you guys. Has anyone ever dealt with the seller being in jail? I actually just followed up with one of my leads that I had talked to, and his daughter ended up having his phone and told me that he was in jail. It's very difficult to do that, from what I can tell in Indiana, to get them to sell their house while they're in jail. But I wondered if anyone else has had any experience with that or any luck with that, because I know some states it may be easier than others. Yeah, this is my alma mater, Kent State. Yesterday was the 50th anniversary of the Kent State shooting. Just a little history knowledge for you guys. Add in this one. Owner occupied. Yeah, I'll be sending a postcard to them. Thanks for singing with me, Damone. Okay, so this makes me feel good about this area. Like if you see that things are getting flipped, that's a good sign. That doesn't mean go somewhere else. Like you can have power of attorney. Okay, Damone, thank you. Because I had talked to some people who have tried to do that in Indiana, and they said it's just super, super difficult. Anything else that I can show you guys? I'm going to be heading off of here. I've got some calls, but I'm happy to show you guys anything that you... Oh yeah, happy Cinco de Mayo. Totally forgot about that. Have some chips and guac for me. I have the chips, don't have the guac. And I did have an avocado yesterday, so. Oh, Kent says Max Maxwell did a deal like that. Oh, good. Max Maxwell's the bomb. All right, guys, I'm going to head off of here, but I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow for Virtually Driving for Dollars. We're going to add so many properties. A reminder, if you're on tomorrow and you add the most properties, you will be getting free DealMachine swag. This also comes in a white on white that's really slick, but I'd be afraid I'd get it dirty, so I didn't get it, but it's really, really cool. So have a wonderful day, you guys. Stay safe and healthy, and I will see you tomorrow.